I love using a worksheet to help me prepare my financial statements. It's nice to make sure that our debits equal our credits. It helps me calculate my net income. It's just a really great feature that you actually used in Chapter 3. So the first thing you want to do is get your unadjusted trial balance and make sure your debits equal your credits. And then you do your adjustments just like we did in the last chapter. Make sure that your debits equal your credits for the adjustments. And then actually do an adjusted trial balance to make sure that these ending balances do equal, your debits do equal your credits. From here, we're going to add on 2 more columns, the income statement and then the balance sheet columns. So what we have to do is think about what accounts are income statement accounts, what accounts are balance sheet accounts. I know I don't have the statement of changes in owner's equity in there, but for the most part, what we do is your assets, your liabilities, and your owner's equity accounts get extended to the balance sheet, and then your revenue and your expense accounts get extended to the income statement. So all you have to do is highlight from your asset all the way down to your owner's equity and go ahead and copy. And then click right here and go ahead and paste. All right. And then take your revenue and your expense accounts, copy them, and I'm going to paste the values. All right. So now I'm going to put in that formula, auto sum, but don't auto sum just those. I'd auto sum the whole column from the top wherever you could all the way down to the bottom, because then it allows me to autofill it across. Okay. Now if you notice, my debits do not equal my credits, and that's because we have revenue minus our expenses, and we have to calculate if we have net income or net loss. All right. So this is my sales, that's my revenue account minus my expenses. So what I like to do is look at the 2 numbers, put your cursor under the smaller of the 2, and then equals, click the larger number minus the smaller number, and that is revenue minus the expenses. That does give you what's called your net income, because your revenue was more than your expenses. Okay? So if you debited your income statement, you didn't debit the income, but you put net income in the debit column, what you have to do on the balance sheet to balance it is put it in the credit side, because the credit increases our equity. Net income increases equity. How do you increase equity? Is with a credit. So to make sure that this actually equals, we're going to put our cursor in the smaller of the 2, equals, click the larger minus the smaller, and it should be the same number, okay? And one's in the debit, one's in the credit, all right? And then we do have to finally end with our debits must equal our credits. So equals, click, plus, click, and now I can autofill that. And if I keep them highlighted, I can go up here and pick a single and a double bottom. So my debit equals my credit, my debit equals my credit. And then from here, you prepare your income statement, your statement of changes in owner's equity, and your balance sheet. Your income statement, you already know what your net income is.